You know what? I'm gonna start the video because I can really do it. For example, it stops connecting. I don't know why.
Will it never come to an end?
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, sunshine. Up and at 'em. Hey, get up already.
Arnie, what's going on?
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name. Wow, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Okay.
Apologies, friend. I'm alright. Is the battle at hand?
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here? You heard who we're up against, yeah? Sheriff's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight, it's true. Especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddesses. Right on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester. Enemy activity detected, Captain. Looks like we'll be fighting by dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
When this is over, we'll all greet the new dawn together.
You sure are a cocky little thing. But yeah, all right. I'll be there.
All right, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Let's move out. Drive them straight into their graves.
Time to see what you're made of. They're not putting up much of a fight. The news new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little. Yep, that's that. I stay tougher than that. Hey, dude, clear out that group over there.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Mm-mm. 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 Oh. Oh. Aw.
Just when the dream was finally in sight, you monster.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Uh-oh. That's bad. That's the situation we were at, y'all.
Stand down or die. Perish with you. The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Uh-oh. How long did you get the bridge open?
Where did you get that power? No idea. Just what I need to bring you down.
Oh, yeah? Get out of there.
I didn't like it as I even first. Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands. Who are you? Now that is a tricky question. For the moment, why don't you call me Arbol?
Arbol, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... Yeah, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying. For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Is this a dream? I remember collapsing. It's been...
You're half right, which also means you're half wrong. But full marks for effort. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt to fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Then I'll get stronger. The woman I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. But there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
School's the only thing that ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Prologue. A chance encounter. The continent of Bodland, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee, rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garrick Monastery, seat of the practice faith and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
Oh, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you left off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
You could at least let me pick my own direction.
Though I admit
I might have taken a wrong turn.
finally some humility. That's almost reassuring. I was starting to think you were incapable of self-reflection. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost. What, Schmott? We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, Emblem. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow. Oh, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
But hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a South Lord. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these hairy bandits?
Don't worry about me. You'll receive plenty of course. If we survive, that is.
proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Take a breather.
Crazy. Crazier than 3 houses.
We'll be done before we know it after all our sins.
Don't mind if I do.
Position secure.
Oh, that's my face.
To unravel their defenses.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Repent, foul men! The Knights of Teros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our city.
It looks practically blooded. The Knights have arrived. He's changing
The
hearts
Knights
to
of
pick them.
Teros! Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, friend, I'm finished!
Watch out. They're going to make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Form ranks and cover those men! This is where you die, dog!
Feel that power? Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
Finally. Destroyed.
Is it over?
Nobody should have known better.
I won't let myself stop here.
introductions are in order. My name is Emblem von Heresta, Princess of the Adrexian Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexander Gleam, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Faunus.
And I'm Prolouge, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things look grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
I always thought Ralph should have such fine companions on his side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow. Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own planets to attend to. Now, let's just pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardy mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Ilgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, Sissy.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors. But they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals, so what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short of pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you were looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramire Village tonight. There's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours. Why can't things ever be simple?
Alright. But just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow this for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise.
Right then, so off we go.
But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes. Do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Frozen by now.
Mercenaries, is it?
No. No, it can't be him. Can it?
Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself.
After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point. Get it? Missing?
Oh, he said missing the point.
That's our Eloise. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Oh, got chapter 4.
Hey!
What say you? You have my thanks. Speaking of which,
Thanks.
by the way, how about this? Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you? Sylvain is the son of Margaret Gauthier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning. He's quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Oh yeah. You know how to get the opposite sex.
Thanks.
You know, Sylvain is the flirtatious man, and he became a womanizer.
What do you think? Let's see. If you would. On another matter. Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done. That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous imperial opera company, or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I Gleam. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
Hey there. Thanks. Speaking of, how's that? That's concerning. If I'm honest,
Gonna hear what he said.
My sincere apologies for asking.
And yeah, I wanted to tell you something.
I know you're
Eloise
heading
is a
for
good
a
man.
village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrett Mark Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and housed leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you're well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
It sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softie. Well, what do you think? Garrett Mock is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Eloise, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last thing and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mock. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plan, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatting. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh? You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind.
You know you've had a busy day as you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. Feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people. Ron's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble. And I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course, you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Prologue. 3 houses. Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garrick Mock's Officers Academy, and the leader of one of the school's 3 houses.
School?
Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students
attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrett Mock.
I downloaded 1,856 videos.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Leah, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Prolouge. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
It was nothing. You take a job, you make sure it gets done. That's what a mercenary does.
I see you do not lack for confidence.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here. Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I need to get stronger if I'm going to do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Steros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. Its strength is what you are after. We can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Folger. Some are noble born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Lesser Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it. Do you wish to join Dimitri's Blue Lions? Are you certain?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just Eureka, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
I can already tell I'm going to learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Eureka? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house. Hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuel, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year. The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Eureka.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church. Professor Eureka told me the good news. Welcome to the Blue Lion House. I'm excited for us to learn and grow together. But for now, please, make yourself at home.
Our whole house has been buzzing since we heard you were getting assigned here. So, we're going to treat you to a welcome feast tonight. Assuming you're okay with the fancy offerings at the dining hall, that is. On behalf of the Blue Lions, can I just say we are honored to have such a lovely young woman join our ranks? I mean it. And I can't think of a better way to get to know each other than gathering around the table for a meal. Enough chatter. You're a mercenary, right? How's your swordsmanship? You must have some skill if the boar here gives you passing marks. But I won't know for sure until we cross blades at the training grounds. I'll see you there before dinner.
That's no way to talk, Felix. You were being rude. Still, I must admit I'm curious as well. Rumor has it you're quite the exceptional fighter.
I'm happy to spar with any of you. Frankly, this brings me right back to my old Merca.
Trade blows if you must, but please try not to injure each other. The training grounds can be a little tough to find. Oh, why don't I show you the way later? Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. One long term and you're up in the library staring down the tallest stack of books you've ever seen. Yes, this is the largest monastery in Prolouge, so it's easy to get lost if you let your mind wander.
If you struggle to settle in, say so.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes, the bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them.
A shame to admit it, but yes, it's possible someone magics the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor Yuritsa, where are you going? Well, he must have deduced where the bandits are. We should keep pace.
Pathetic.
Professor, it does not seem wise to charge ahead without... What's this?
I do not have to be like that when I have to start by getting to play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.
So are these the bad guys we were after?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Emil.
Interesting. That must be their stronghold. In that case, we better clean the place out before they harm the nearby villages.
They've got their tails between their legs now, so this should be easy. Let's go. Whoa there. Doesn't this whole fortress thing raise red flags for anyone else?
I agree. If this is their stronghold, why are there no signs of life?
It could be a trap to lure us in.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
I wouldn't go that far, but I agree we need to investigate, especially if something seems off.
Oh no.
The decision is not ours to make.
That's right. We're still on a mission after all. It's up to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
Oh.
But isn't it dangerous for us to go by ourselves?
There can't be more than a handful. You should have no issue. If need be, I will intervene.
Yeah, you sound confident, but
Excuse
still
me.
got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me. I don't know what happened.
No guts, no glory, am I right?
She wants to kill everyone.
Should things go awry, Your Highness, stay behind me.
If things go awry, I will fall back. And I expect the rest of you to do the same.
I'm more than ready for this fortress. Let's see if it's ready for me.
If the professor's with us, I'm certain we'll be fine.
That is settled. Stay vigilant, everyone.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Okay, here we go. I have I have so many things that I can do. Gotta start by doing the obstruction.
Without one, if you want. I'm not exactly proud of that skill, but...
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest, and now those intruders are all over the thing.
Damn. I'm gonna be crazy with this. I'm gonna get the key.
This isn't exactly a trap. I still don't know what to expect from where.
Always. Boom. I'm gonna break this bitch. I gotta kill it. I'm gonna break it.
Here I go. I've awaited this moment.
going down.
Taking control of the fortress. Now, let us have a look around. Search for this.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here.
Oh, Monica. Gotta save the girl named Monica.
Here to rescue me?
Are you alright?
Oh.
Doing here? Never mind. We can discuss that later.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Claudia will make us wish we were dead.
Uh-oh.
It's not safe here. We must fix this. Surrender all. Persist that. Well, the ship is holding the net, so it's on ice to keep it safe. More sense? Perhaps. Let's hurry up and get rid of them. That should do it. Hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The shield is still a little wobbly at the moment.
The gentleman's left.
We will proceed as planned.
Take a breather.
More coming. These are no mere bandits. Good. Just the last of them. That should do it. Hurry.
I'm not. That's personal, man. Well,
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least. All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
oh, get ready to fight. Grania!
But you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. For now. Yeah.
Oh, got it.
So, wait to smoke. Kill her.
scoreless tonight.
Hell no. Rania!
You've got any pretty last words lined up. Now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
Let's take it down. Let's take her down. Rania!
Something very special planned for you. You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Some sort of beast. Get ready, everyone. We have to take it down. You'll never defeat us alone.
All the numbers in the world want to save you. I'm here to aid you.
I am ever with you. This is going to be a long fight.
It's strength.
Steady hand, don't let up.
Listen to me.
Oh.
Take a breather.
Smacking.
My turn.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, baby.
Defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! How is this going to like this at all? You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
These names are wholly unfamiliar to me. But at least we won the day.
I think I've grown. I think I'm improving.
Wow. Wonderful.
I must keep aiming higher.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be of use.
I must keep aiming higher.
This will help me break new boundaries.
I'm getting better. Hey, I'm getting better.
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Eureka, but the rest of you are this year's Blue Lions, I presume?
That's correct. But if I may, how did you come to be wearing our uniform? Also, how do you know Professor Eureka? Were you enrolled at the Officers Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
That would make you our senior, but what are you doing in a place like this? I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did.
understand. This all began when the Knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Eloise?
Because the Knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Eureka's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell. Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't? We saw others in the fortress. People who were clearly not bandits. This is just a thought. What if they were the ones truly in charge, and the bandits mere pawns?
I can't say for sure. They didn't really strike me as your run-of-the-mill bandits. I mean, that Kronya woman who slipped away seemed far stronger than you'd expect from common cutthroats.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible. But Tomas has been at Derek Mock even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate. But Sir Alois.
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kronya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kronya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
Here I thought I had it.
I'm just worried about me. I was adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the Knights have been ordered to apprehend Tomas. As it happens, he's been absent from Garrett Mock for the last several days. They are using this opportunity to prepare quietly and intend to seize him upon his return.
Hard to believe someone within the monastery was working against us.
It's shocking, yes, but we have testimony from the very person he abducted, not to mention all the other evidence they found. No surprise they want to bring the guy in.
This could be our only chance to find out about his co-conspirators.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He used to help me track down all manner of obscure books. I always thought he was just a kind old man. Tomas is the last person
maybe the kidnapped student is from an imperial house.
Or maybe he wants to tarnish the church's reputation. Well, look at you reasoning things out. Your new friends must be rubbing off on you.
Your Highness, did this man hire the bandits that attacked you in the mountains? That's what I'm told, but I've yet to confirm it. There is evidence that seems to link them.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to feel a lot less safe after that.
You're not alone. Rumors are flying around the monastery about who else might be a traitor.
You'd think the church would do a better job vetting the people they employ.
Maybe it's not so easy to... Hey, do you hear that? Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gate?
Oh, okay.
Well, sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think he's here. I'll be back.
Shouldn't we take a moment to... Very well. We'll be right behind you.
There he is! That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further. What is this?
Whoa, he's doing he's doing some stupid stuff.
Only a ferment. You will pay for this.
Oh, he's a coward.
Just like...
Prologue. Crisis in Ferdiac.
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Cerus's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Dmitri elects to keep an eye on events from afar and not involve himself in the disturbance. Soon, however, an urgent message arrives from Ferdiac, capital of the Kingdom of Fargus.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shape-shifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Don't feel like sharing, All the same, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shape-shifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
No, I simply wanted to check in after the unsettling events of the other day.
Oh, it's not like I'm a quivering wreck or anything, but it's gonna make my life a lot harder if my powers end up being evil.
Perhaps. And yet, extreme strength, and I've always believed this gift was bestowed upon me so that I might protect others. And you used your power to save us, which means it cannot possibly be evil.
Didn't mean to fish for sympathy there, but, well, thanks.
My apologies if I overstepped.
I've been looking all over for you, Prince Dimitri. Her Grace the Archbishop is asking for you. She requests that you come to the audience chamber immediately. Duke Prolouge has arrived for a visit.
Rodrigue is here? I'm on my way. Let us continue this discussion later. Hold on. What did you say? I've only just heard the news, so I'm a bit hazy on the finer points. It seems my uncle has seized control of the capital and declared war on House Valdarius. All signs point to him wanting to stamp the line out entirely.
And that's Felix's family, right? They're one of the kingdom's leading houses. What does the royal family gain from eliminating them?
I'd wager it has to do with House Valdarius supporting my claim to the throne.
The bigger question is why the Grand Duke chose to launch an offensive now of all times.
Whatever the reason, he must have decided to act before His Highness's coronation could take place.
My uncle claims House Valdarius is attempting to install me as their puppet. As such, he issued a written appeal to the Western Lords to help him rescue me from the Duke's foul clutches, as he puts it.
In what cruel world would our noble house take the reins of a boor like you?
Don't ask me, it's his pretext.
So what exactly is going on in the capital? You said it's been seized.
Oh dear. I do hope nobody there has been met with foul play.
He's in no position to engage such a move until I've been removed from the situation.
I say the regent should be dealt with. I haven't heard one good thing about his leadership.
I've no intention of becoming a pawn in this game. All the same, I must return to Fargus at once. You will accompany me.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now. Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now, just wait for Rodrigue to weigh in.
Ash.
Sorry. It's just that Lenato used to be in the Grand Duke's service.
He is a man of compassion. It's not out of the question he'll be swayed to my uncle's side. Truth be told, we're not sure where anyone's allegiances lie at this point. So let's not hasten to conclusions, any of us. We must all keep level heads. I'm told you are sending the knights to help us, Lady Rhea.
Oh, a lot of talk.
I do not wish to sound ungrateful, but are you sure you want to do that?
The Church of Theros cannot overlook this visit.
Regrettably, many of our knights were dispatched elsewhere several days ago on another matter. However, while we may lack numbers, we have put together a unit of considerable skill. It will be captained by someone near and dear to you, in fact. Someone well suited to a mission within the kingdom.
Someone near to... Ah, of course. That is encouraging.
Since very inception, we have watched over the kingdom of Fargus as one would their own child. When its peace is threatened, the Church has no choice but to act.
I have not forgotten your outpouring of aid after my father's passing 4 years ago. And I swear to repay that kindness in full.
One other thing. A suggestion, if you will, from the Church. Interesting. So she wants all of us to go with you?
Yes. This time, the Knights of Theros will be accompanying us, in addition to the...
Well, I certainly don't mind. But Annie and Ash, what about you?
You know
surrounded by other houses that are likely to support Rufus's claims. If I join you, it could sour my family's relations with our neighbors.
I'll go. I mean, of course I don't want to get Renato into any trouble. But I also know he'd want me to do what I think is right.
Sorry to place such a difficult decision on your shoulders, Ash. And what of you?
I'm really not sure about this. But I also have nothing to gain by staying here at the academy. Besides, I want to use my powers to help. After all, the good or evil of a thing comes from the person wielding it. Am I right?
Yeah, you know.
Indeed it does. You have my thanks.
There you go again, throwing yourself headlong into the first conflict you find. No wonder I have to keep stepping in to guide you. So, we basically have no choice, so run wild, I guess.
I'll inform you of the details soon. Please ensure you're prepared by then.